I chopped out everything Smart had to say because personally, I don't care what he had to say. This is all about Tatum. Everything that transpired in his finals falls on Tatum. He's quote unquote Boston's best player. Everything falls on him. I just feel like Tatum didn't leave it on the floor. Like from the outside looking in, he just caused so many errors that as a superstar, that should be minimized. Like all those unforced turnovers should be minimized. Like he literally holds the record for the most turnovers in the playoffs and the finals combined with 100.
Jayson, when you kind of look back on this playoff run and your game and you guys collectively as a team, just what do you feel like you need to improve on to reach that next level if you're just assessing some of the ways you fell short on this run, and Marcus as well?
We don't even care about Marcus.
I think just, our level of poise at times, throughout this series and previous series, myself included, we, taking care of the ball, things like that. But it's easy to, look back and see and say all the things you could have done better. We tried. I know that for a fact.
I'm gonna be honest. After this interview, Jayson Tatum better be in that gym working on his passing, working on not getting stripped so easily. Bro, you're 6'8", 6'9". There's no reason why the ball should be getting ripped out of your hands so easily. Like, they was really taking the ball from him. And he's not skinny. Like, Kevin Durant is skinny. Jayson Tatum got some size on him, bro. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. You're young. You're more athletic than Draymond Green. You should be quicker than him. You should be quicker than him. Now, I get it. Draymond Green might be a little stronger than you, but you should have the ability to still get by him. Like, Wiggins is locking him up. Now, granted, Wiggins is a very solid player. I always liked Wiggins, but after this interview, Jayson Tatum needs to be in the gym.
You guys and the guys up here earlier said a lot about learning from the experience. What did you kind of learn about what it takes to get to this point over these past 2 months, and just kind of how slim the margin for error can be along the way?
It's hard. It's hard getting to this point.
Yeah, you can't make no errors against the Warriors. You can't.
Getting over the hump and winning. It's been a long journey, a long process. That's what I took from it, that it's tough. And, we got to take it up another level to do what we want to do.
Gary?
Watching these whole playoffs, we clearly see that Boston needs a pure point guard. Marcus Smart is not a point guard. He's a defensive player. I feel like Boston had him doing more than he was capable of doing, even though he was holding his own on the offensive side, but he was tight on the defensive side. And that's why I feel like Steph Curry, that's why he averaged over 30 points, because Marcus Smart was just exert himself so much on offense, trying to create for others, create for himself, and then on the other side, got to defend. So I feel like in this offseason, Boston should definitely look for a solid guard. I'm not saying look for a scoring guard, but look for somebody that can just create offense, get everyone set up, put everyone in their place, and then help get the job done. Because Marcus Smart ain't it. He's not it. He's not a point guard.
Jayson, first question: how is your shoulder? Will you need a procedure or anything on that right shoulder this offseason?
No, I don't think so.
The defense they played against.
Damn, missing on them layups, bro. You would think you had a bum shoulder or something.
Away from this, because obviously the narrative's going to change, and talk's going to, will this motivate you this summer? And you've played pretty much nonstop since USA basketball. Do you kind of need a break?
Damn, that's since last year. That's crazy.
I ain't got no choice, no. It's the off season. This is tough. Getting to this point and not accomplishing what we wanted to, it hurts. And we all could have did things better. You know, I feel like
A lot.
could have done a lot of
A
things
lot.
better.
Could have done a lot of things better. I got a whole laundry list.
Like we said, we competed, we tried all season, all playoffs. Take some time off, enjoy it with your family and rest, and get back to it.
Tatum might have also set the record for missing the most layups. Like we were seeing dude get to the rim and he just couldn't put the ball in the basket. I don't know what was going through his head, if he was anxious, nervous. Bro, you're 6'9". Either dunk it or put it in the net. It's just one or two things.
Him in the back.
Jayson, what was going through your mind when you were sitting there on the bench for the final minute, and then as they were starting that celebration afterward?
I hope he was thinking he let Kobe down.
You know, like I just keep saying it.
That's exactly what he did.
You know, being with this group, things that we've overcome throughout the season, getting to this point. Just knowing that how bad we wanted it and coming up short. It's a terrible feeling.
Abby?
Jayson, the cameras caught you talking to Andre Iguodala and Draymond Green and had some messages for you. Can you share what those were?
You know, just congratulating those guys. You know, they were the better team this series. They won. You know, show those guys the respect. You know,
They wasn't even a better team. You just sucked, bro. That's all. They wasn't the better team, bro. If you would have averaged at least close to 30, bro, Boston would have won. Let's be real.
Jayson, you got off such a strong start. You and the team, and then, second half you couldn't get the ball to fall. Sort of what happened there, and you got asked about the shoulder. Did that affect the turnovers and some of the missed shots? Are you really hurting bad?
Definitely, bro.
It was just a tough night.
He's not being honest with us, y'all. He's definitely not being honest with us. I can see in his whole demeanor he's not being honest with us. Yeah, he might be frustrated. I get that. You just lost in the game 6 closeout game on your home floor, so I get you probably frustrated. But if Tatum could have gave us 2 30 to 35 point games, this series would have been over probably in 6 in their favor, probably in 5. This series definitely would have been over probably in 5, yeah, for sure. If he could have gave us at least 30 to 35 points in at least 2 games. Every fourth quarter he folded. I don't think it was no fourth quarter where Jayson Tatum really put them on their back and just started wilding. Every fourth quarter he folded. It was either Jaylen Brown doing his thing in the fourth quarter, or as a team, Boston was doing their thing in the fourth quarter. But solo, I didn't see Tatum take over in no fourth quarter.
Jayson, I guess I wanted you to answer, Karen Gregan from the Herald, answer the question that Marcus did on the, possibility of you using this disappointment
dodging
to
questions.
fuel you going forward.
Yeah. We know what it feels like to get to this point, like Smart said. And getting here and not accomplishing it is tough. So, you don't want to feel like this again, but you want to get back here. So, to answer your question,
It's going to be tough for them to get back next year. I already know.
Thank you, guys.
thank you.
Thanks, everyone. This concludes the session.
Next year, it might really be up in the air for who's going to go back to the finals. You got the Clippers coming back stronger with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. I don't know what the Lakers is doing. Cool. You got the Nets. I don't know what they're going to do with Ben Simmons. I don't know what's up with Kyrie. Philly, trash. Miami Heat definitely going to be back. The Bucks definitely going to be back. Chris Middleton, you already know you're going to be back. Phoenix, they all bark, no bite. Then you got the Memphis Grizzlies. John Morant not backing out from nobody. You got the Timberwolves. Pat Bev and them not backing out from nobody. Boston they don't got a lot. They got a lot to work on, but like he said, they know what it feels like to get there and to be there. Now it's just all about getting the job done. Tatum got a lot to work on this summer. Smart got a lot of work on this summer. As a team, I feel like this loss gonna bring them closer together, for sure.